Did you know that 1 in 4 teens are being bullied, or that 1 in 5 teens admit to doing some form of bullying, or that 43% of students fear harassment in the bathroom schools? Everyone has experienced bullying in one form or another, whether you be the bully, the bullied, or a bystander witnessing the bullying. I have personally been in all three of these positions, and not a single one of them felt good. With technology advancing, bullying is becoming more of a problem than it already was. You should be educated about bullying because being educated about bullying and the ways it can be prevented can make this world a much better place. I will tell you about the different types of bullying, the internal effects of bullying, and some of the ways bullying can be prevented in hopes that you will be enlightened and take a stand against this very serious issue. There are several different kinds of bullying that can be harmful to individuals. Some of the main types of bullying are physical bullying, verbal bullying, indirect bullying, social alienation, online bullying, and intimidation. Physical bullying is any type of bullying that causes physical damage to an individual, such as hitting, kicking, and punching, etc. It also includes taking something that belongs to someone else and damaging that item. According to an article titled Stop Bullying by library.thinkquest.org, 30.5% of all bullying is physical. Verbal bullying is any type of bullying that includes things like name calling, making a joke or making offensive remarks about someone no matter what it regards. Almost 50% of all bullying is verbal bullying, and one of the main types is used in school. Indirect bullying has to do with rumors spreading something about someone that aren't true, but that are meant to hurt them. It also is a type of alienation where you exclude someone from a group or not let them participate in something you have going on. Social alienation is when someone is excluded from a group of people on purpose. It also includes being poked fun of and called attention to one's differences. Intimidation occurs when a person is so afraid of the person threatening them that they cave in and do what the bully wants them to do. A great example of this is when kids have to give up lunch money because they're afraid to get beaten out of their face or other negative consequences. Online bullying has been growing in recent years due to the growing number of technology advances. While online bullying doesn't inflict physical damage, it can be devastating to someone's self-esteem. Online bullying has to deal with pictures, messages, or information being sent across electronic media, computers, iPads, iPods, and smartphones, etc. The huge issue with online bullying is that it is able to be viewed to almost anyone. It is socially humiliating to the individual as well. These types of bullying affect the victim both internally and externally. The internal effects of bullying can be the most damaging. A bully can down a victim's self-esteem and diminish their mental health. Studies have shown that victims of bullying have provided anxiety, sadness, sleep difficulties, low self-esteem, headaches, stomach pain, overall tension, and stress compared to their peers that are not being bullied. Researchers have also discovered that the kids who are bullied are more likely to develop psychological disorders such as anxiety, depression, paranoia, and other stress-related problems that can also cause the victims' bodies to be vulnerable to diseases and infections that their peers are not getting. Victims of bullying often are at risk of many long-term physical and mental problems, such as becoming violent, being lonely with not many friends, lack of self-worth, isolations from each other and family, suicidal, obesity, and many other physiological problems, and in some cases, school suicides. There are many ways that bullying itself and its negative effects on the individual can be prevented. There are many ways bullying can be prevented. If you are the one bullying, put yourself into the victim's shoes. If you are seeing bullying happening, say something. If you don't feel comfortable standing up to the bully yourself, tell someone that you trust, like a teacher or principal, immediately. If you are being bullied, speak up and tell someone, report the abuse, or try to avoid the situation. Bullying does not have to happen. If enough people take a stand against it in the proper ways, the ever-rising numbers of occurrences can be reduced drastically. Educating yourself on many types of bullying, the effects it can have on people involved, and the possible ways to prevent it from happening can change your perspective on the subject to take a stand against it. You should be educated on bullying because being educated about bullying and the ways it can be prevented can make this world a much better place. Now that you know much more than you did before about bullying and how much it impacts people, and I hope that you will take a stand with me.
Skies are crying, I'm watching, catching teardrops in my hands. Only sight